everybody, and welcome to my November Boxycharm unboxing. If you are not aware of what Boxycharm is, this is a monthly subscription box. So you get it delivered to your house every month, and it typically has 5 full-size products. So Boxycharm for me is really exciting because it's a way for me to try out new brands and new products, things that I haven't necessarily tried or things that I wouldn't necessarily buy myself for a fairly reasonable price. This is $21 American. If you live in the States, it's free shipping. If you live outside of the States in Canada, like me, then it's an extra $5 American for shipping. So typically it comes out to be about $34 Canadian every single month. But like I said, I get 5 full-size products, so I think it's a pretty good deal. And typically the types of products that you get are really well-known brands. Unlike some of those subscription boxes like Ipsy or Birchbox, I used to get Ipsy, and I've seen a lot of Birchbox reviews, and a lot of times with those ones I was getting like the sample sizes, or I was getting brands that I'd never heard of before. So I just really like that Boxycharm gives me brands that I know and I typically love. So I love Boxycharm. Like I said, let's get into it. This month I'm actually doing something a little bit different. Instead of just showing you the products in my Boxycharm, I've already opened it up and I've taken a look at what there is because I want to do like a try-on review for you so you can see exactly how they're performing on my face as I'm putting them on. That way I can give you a little bit of a first impressions of what I think of the products. So to get started, this month we got some interesting products, a couple of things that I come to expect from Boxycharm and a few things that are a little bit new to me. So the first thing that I'll show you is the card that we got within Boxycharm. So this card is called Sweater Weather. So sweater weather, I'm assuming, is referring to the fact that it is getting colder outside. So we are going to be expecting some more fall themed products, winter themed products. And the first thing that we have are these KNC Beauty All Natural Collagen Infused Lip Masks. So we actually have 3 of these different masks. I didn't use one today because honestly, I don't tend to love these lip masks. Like, I'm sure they're really great for my lips, but you have to put them on and wait for like 15 minutes and then kind of like slide down your face. And honestly, I just didn't have the patience for that today. So I apologize that I can't review this for you, but these are, let's see, so they're $15. I'm assuming that's for the 3-pack, so $5 each. It's pretty pricey just for a mask for your lips. I'll try them out and let you know at some point what I think of them. Okay, so next we have something that I'm really excited about. So these are the Luxie Quad Eye Travel Set. So I love getting makeup brushes in subscription boxes, and I really do like Luxie brushes. I feel like, you know, they're not the highest quality brushes, but they do a really decent job, and they're quite versatile. So I've actually gotten several of these types of brushes in the past through Boxycharm as well as Ipsy, and I actually do tend to use them quite a lot. So I am happy about this. They're kind of like mini-sized brushes, which isn't bad. I travel a lot, so I don't mind having like smaller brushes to take with me. And they seem like they are actually pretty decent brushes. I'm really excited about this. So if I just really quickly take them out of their packaging, I will show you a close-up version. All right, so you can see we have these 4 brushes. So this will be nice. I think I can use that probably for my crease, maybe packing on shadow on the on the lid. This will be a nice one, perhaps again for the crease. This one here I can use under my eyes, or I can use it for the lid. And this one is sort of like a nice liner brush. So this one is, let's see how much it costs. This is $32. For 4 mini-sized brushes, I think $32 is a fair price. Like I said, I actually do enjoy the quality of these, so I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy them because I have a lot of makeup brushes already, so I don't really need them, but I'm happy that they're in the box. I really do like them. So the next thing, and these brushes are going to go very well with this Winkylux Kitten palette by Boxycharm. So I'm assuming that this is a collaboration between Winkylux and Boxycharm. And it's really cute. It's like pink, little cats and flowers around it. And opening it up, the colors I think are very pretty. So we have more of these, you know, really popular kind of like reddy mauve tones. Down here we have a gold, which I love. I'm obsessed with gold, so anytime I get a gold I'm happy. And some more neutral colors up here. So I've never actually used Winkylux before, so I'm not sure what their eyeshadow is like. I'm excited to try it out, and I am actually going to be doing my eyes for you so you can see exactly what it looks like as I try it out. So hold on a sec, I'm gonna zoom you up and we can get started. All right, so let's get started. You can see that the color names are on the back here, but they are not on the front, which is a little bit unfortunate. There's also no mirror, which I wish there was, just because it would make doing the makeup right now a little bit easier. But that's okay. So let's see. I haven't really, thought in advance about what look I'm gonna do, so we will kind of just go with it. So the first color I'm gonna use is this color here. So this color, actually no, I changed my mind. I'm going to use this color called Strut, and I'm going to use it all over the lid just to kind of put a base down and set my primer. All right. Oh, wow. So it's definitely quite pigmented, which is nice. And actually I'm going to use this as a little bit of a transition shade as well, because it's sort of like a nice neutral. And by neutral, I mean very warm tone shadow. But it is pretty. It's much more pigmented than I was expecting. I'm going to use this sort of angled brush to blend things out. Okay, so I'm going to do a really simple look today, just because, doing your makeup on camera is difficult if you had not tried that before. So the next color I'm going to go in with, and this is just to deepen up the crease, is this color here. So this color is Cheshire. And I think I'm going to go in then with this color, which is holographic on the lid. And this one looks like it might be a bit of a duochrome. It kind of looks like purpley with like a silver shift. So let's try that out, shall we? So the one thing I don't really have here, unfortunately, is a blending brush that's going to work for what I need it to do. So I'm actually, whoops, sorry guys. I'm actually just going to grab my Real Techniques blending brush, which is my favorite blending brush. So this color is actually not quite as pigmented. As you can kind of see, it basically has just blended away, which, isn't exactly what I was looking for in my eyeshadow, but so it's going to be a bit of a softer look than I was expecting. All right, and I'm just going to go in with that shimmer shade using my finger. That is pretty and definitely duochrome. It's kind of like a pinky green shift. I'm just going to use this brush here to highlight my brow bone as well as sort of do my inner corner, and I'm going to go in with the color Duchess, which is this color right there. To be honest, that color wasn't super pigmented, so not my favorite. And let's try to go in and line my eyes using this brush here and that deepest brown shade here, which is called Boots. Okay, and I'm going to finish it off by just using that same transition shade underneath on my lower lashes. I'm going to zoom you guys back out and give you my thoughts. So in terms of the Winkylux eyeshadow palette, and I wonder if I actually told you guys the price of that. So this is actually only $25. So that makes me feel a little bit better about things because, to be honest, if this was a really expensive palette, I would say it would be probably a pass for me. The colors seem really beautiful, but it just, some of those colors, as you saw, like this deeper purple color, it really just blended away and it didn't have a whole lot of pigmentation. But this color here, this transition color, did surprise me a lot because there was quite a bit of pigmentation. And when I used this duochrome shade with my finger, it actually as well was quite nice. So it's a little bit hit and miss. I think I'll have to play around with it a bit to come up with my full thoughts, but let's just do a couple of swatches as well so you can see what some of the swatches are looking like. So this is swatching that deeper purple Cheshire. So it's a pretty nice swatch. We also have, let's do another deep color, this brown boot color. Yeah, so it is swatching quite nicely. Let's see, let's also do the holographic color that's on my lid. So there you go. That one you can't see quite as well, but it has a nice like shift to it. Let's try this blue shade here, and this is called 9 Lives. I don't know why, but every time there's like a blue in a palette, I'm obsessed with trying it, even though I rarely wear blue. So, you know, it's not like a super wearable color for me. That's actually really pretty. I love swatching them. So the swatches were nice. I think maybe if I played around with it a little bit more, I could make it work. I think it would just be, it's a little bit more work than some of my other palettes. So is this my favorite palette that I've ever gotten in a Boxycharm? Probably not. Do I hate it? No, I thought it was decent. So the next thing I want to show you is actually something that I'm a little bit scared about. So this is a lipstick and the packaging is beautiful. It's like a nice sort of like bronzy rose goldy color, and it's called Lacwa & Co. Cloud Lips, and it retails for $17. That's pretty expensive for a lipstick, especially from a brand that I've never personally heard of. So I'm also a little bit nervous because you will see this is a very, very dark color, and if you know me at all, this is definitely out of my comfort zone. I like either really bright colors like corals and orangey reds, or I like more nude colors. So sort of those like reds and the deep colors, those are definitely outside of my comfort zone. So, oh, okay. So this is in the color, let's see. So it's in the color Storm, and it's actually not as deep as I was expecting when I saw it in the bullet. Like it looks almost like a very dark, like deep red color, but it's actually, it's not as deep as I was expecting. It's more of like a berry color. So that's actually nice. Let's see how it goes on. Like I said, it is $17, which in my opinion is a little bit expensive. But if it's an amazing lipstick, then maybe it'll be worth it. Now, the bullet is not your typical bullet. It is, as you can see there, it is, you know, it's quite big. So I wonder, because it's such a dark color, I'm a little bit nervous about getting like outside my lip lines, but let's try it out. Okay, so to be honest, like I suspected, it was really difficult getting a precise line. If I were to use this again, I would definitely need to use a lip liner. The color itself is actually quite nice. It's not something I would normally wear, but it is a pretty color. But I am finding like at the bottom where I have a few little dry patches, it's definitely clinging to those. So it feels pretty comfortable, like it's not feeling drying or anything, but I am a little bit, you know, there's a couple of things about it that I just don't love. I didn't love how it applied. I think it's clinging to my dry patches. I don't love the color. Would I wear this again? Probably not. Would I buy it for $17? Probably not. And the last thing in the box I'm actually really excited about. So this is a really high-end brand, Cover FX, and it is their Illuminating Setting Spray, which retails for $31. So I'm excited to try this. It's a full-size package. Normally when I use a setting spray, I don't branch out too often from my Urban Decay all-nighter spray, so I'm excited to try something out. I'm also not a huge fan of like illuminating and dewy products. I don't really like being, even though I have drier skin, I don't love being like shiny. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but let's try it out and see how it looks. So I've heard that you do need to shake this up before trying it. So I've just shaken that up. And let's give it a go. Ooh, you can hear there's like a bead in there really to shake it up. So it makes me a little bit nervous. I think I heard that there are like sparkles in here, so hopefully that's not why there's a bead. Let's try it out. Let's try the mister first. Ooh, that's a really nice, like very fine spray. So I like that it doesn't seem like I will get those like giant water spots on my face. Let's try this. Oh my gosh, like this is a super fine mist. I'm not used to it being so fine. I actually like went for quite a while because it is so fine. I was like, am I getting anything on my face? That was really, really nice. Okay, now let's see. Definitely see some shimmer, especially on this side of my face. I'll have to see how I like it wearing it through the day. Right now it's a little bit of a maybe, but I do like that they included it because it is a nice, you know, expensive brand. I do like Cover FX quite a lot. So, in summary, what did I think of this month's box? Overall, I thought it was really good. Was it as amazing as some of those other boxes, like when we got the Becca highlighter or when we got the Tarte eyeshadow palette? No, but I do think that it's still a good box. So if I were to rate it, I would say this is probably like a 7 out of 10. Now, what I really, really liked about the box. So I really, really liked these makeup brushes, actually, these Luxie makeup brushes. I thought they were really good. I will definitely use them. I like these types of brushes just in general. So what I thought was just okay about the box, this Cover FX setting spray, like I said, a bit of sparkles. The Winkylux eyeshadow palette. I love eyeshadow palettes, so I'm happy that we got it, but it's not the most pigmented colors that I've ever used before. So they're not necessarily ones that I would reach for a lot. And ones that I thought were like, meh, were these lip masks. Just because, you know, typically I don't love those types of products, and the lipstick only because of the color and the fact that it was really hard to use. So overall, yeah, I would say it's probably like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 looking at all the products. Still happy with it though. I still think I definitely got bang for my buck, and I'm excited to see what I get next month. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this try on video. Let me know in the comments if you did, and I will see you again soon. Bye!